Hi, my name is Ardana. I'm a student at eMinds Academy, and this is my final case study for the certificate course in practical digital marketing. And here, out of 5 options, I have selected Australia Gateway, which is a migration consultancy company. And here, I'm supposed to develop a digital strategy for this company for their one-off products. If I'm going to talk about if I'm going to brief about this presentation and the campaign is to get more inquiries for business migration. And here the target audience is upper income business owners. And this campaign is supposed to run for 1 month, and the allocated budget for this is 200,000 LKR, which is approximately 1,000 USD. And table of contents for this presentation. First, I'm going to talk about the digital objectives, and then I'm going to talk about the overall digital strategy, and then the digital platform mix. And after that, I'm going to discuss about the audience strategy, and then the content strategy, and finally, the lead generation strategy and KPI overview. So first, if we are going to talk about the company, the Australia Gateway, it is recognized as one of the top tier Australian migration legal advisory established in 2003. That means the company has been there for a while in the market, so people are aware about this company. And also there are many other Australian migration consultants in Sri Lanka as well, but here this company is one of the most recognized company in country. Digital objectives here for this case study to develop a strategy to run for 1 month to increase quality leads. And for the awareness, we are supposed, I'm suggesting to drive brand recall lift and also increase awareness of the brand and the product. And for the engagement and conversions, increasing the traffic for the website and making subscribers for the newsletters to generate more leads. If now we are going to talk about the overall digital strategy. So here I have used full funnel approach. Like I said at the beginning, the company is well known, but there are many other competitors as well in Sri Lanka. So it is wise that we keep using awareness campaign as well, because then the people would know and they would remember the brand and the product. So for the engagement, getting more engagement on the digital assets will definitely make the audience know more about the product, because here we are talking about a product that contains a lot of research, a lot of information. So engagement is a must for people to know about the product. And then the conversion. Brand should use all the engaged audience to generate more leads. So when we're talking about the platform mix, the main factor that we should consider is the audience. What kind of audience that we are going to target here in this campaign? So here, since the product is business migration and the target audience is upper income business owners, so that means we have to identify what kind of a behavior they have, what kind of a platform they're using. So in my opinion, unlike general people, these business owners, top tier people, they always consume email. They always communicated via email. So I think whichever the social media platform that we are going to use, incorporating email campaigning with that, along with that is wise, and it would lead us to get more quality inquiries. So considering Sri Lanka's social media usage, here I used StatCounter Global Stats. For the social media, the period of July 2020 to period of July 2021, So here it's obvious that the most number of people are using Facebook. That is the most famous or popular social media platform here in Sri Lanka. So I think, regardless of the age, most of people are using Facebook. So I think it has to be the main platform, main social media platform for this campaign. And like I said, these people are using emails for their day-to-day communication more than the regular or the middle class people. So incorporating email campaign along with the Facebook would generate more leads, and also this will give the audience, the users, a multi-channel experience, which is kind of a good thing, because considering the product, we are supposed to give more information in order to get more inquiries, because this is a migration program, not just an FMIG product or an education program that you can just read and purchase. Here you are supposed to consider a lot of information, supposed to consider a lot of information, a lot of factors before you purchase this product. The company, Australia Gateway, provides 6 types of visa services for this business category. So if you're going to invest on a business, there's a separate visa category. If you invest for short term, then another business visa category. And if you're going to buy a company there, then there's another business visa category. Likewise, there are 6 types of business visa categories, and each contains different type of documentation and legal aspects and business operations in Australia. So the product has a lot of information, and as well as it contains a lot of background information as well, because once you acquired or obtained a business visa to Australia, you can live in Australia as long as you want. And that means your entire family would move there. So you have to consider about the area or the state that you're going to live, or what are the schools, what are the education system, what are the patterns, living patterns. Likewise, you have to consider background information as well. And also, when we talk about Australia, it has like variety of business opportunities like fisheries, agriculture, or maybe automobile or computing. Likewise, there are many business opportunities there, and certain areas of Australia are known for certain kind of businesses. So these information are all important, because this is a huge investment, and people have to research, read about this information before they make a decision, because this kind of a product take a lot of time to process, also for people to understand and to know their opportunities. So I think 2 factors are there to consider email, because one is that it includes a lot of information, and the other thing is considering the audience, they consume emails more than other platforms. So incorporating email campaign with Facebook is the main source of approach that I'm going to use for this campaign. So here I have added how to transform emails on Facebook and Instagram. Like email newsletter template, for example, can be used across all the social media networks. A short copy and eye-catchy visuals to convey a clear message to audience, asking them to subscribe. On the other hand, we can encourage social media followers to sign up to email, and this can be achieved via Facebook's call to action button. It's easier way and it's the best way. And also, marketers can turn the Facebook CTA button to sign up for newsletters, so that using that you can get more subscribers to your newsletters. And also, you can use or promote lead magnet once a week as a post or story on Instagram. Likewise, there are many ways that you can incorporate emails with the social media. And for an example, I have given an application for email campaigning, which is Mailwix, and this can be used with downloadable, eye-catchy HTML templates. There are many HTML templates there in the internet for newsletters. In that way, you can create more creative newsletters easily, and also, since it's a template, you can organize your information precisely and nicely, and it will help a reader to understand easily what you are saying. And also, it's not like that you are reading a bunch of words. So using these templates would make reader interest more to read about this product. And for the other platforms, other social media platforms, I have chosen LinkedIn, Google, and Instagram. LinkedIn is obviously, because we are here talking about business owners, so there's a high possibility that almost all the business owners or professionals are using LinkedIn here in Sri Lanka. So LinkedIn is one of the best social media platform. And then considering the product, people normally, if they're going to expand their business to another country, they normally look for opportunities. They normally search for trends. What are the trends? What are the opportunities there in other countries? So normally they would Google. So Google is another platform that I selected. Also Instagram. Normally in Sri Lanka, mostly Instagram is used by upper class people. But statistics shows that majority is young crowd. So from age of 19 to 24 is the most number of users using the Instagram. So, but however, 10% of the entire Instagram users are in between age of 35 to age of 44. So considering that 10%, I here picked Instagram as well as one of the social media platform. And the audience strategy. So here the target audience is business owners who are looking for opportunities to start, join, or invest a business in Australia. So in general, normally existing customer base is the main source of sales, main source of in driving sales. But considering the product, once you obtain visa, you don't have to again apply for a business visa because you already have it. So we always have to, the audience strategy should always focus on reaching out to new audience and make them engaged with the digital assets that you are using for your marketing campaign. And on the other hand, but we can keep track on the people who fail to obtain visa, because they could try again, they could be possible customers again in future. Audience strategy here, since we are going for the full approach, for awareness, brand recall lift is used. So for that, we can use videos, FB posts, stories. And for the consideration, we can retarget the audience who have visited the website and already engaged with FB and Instagram pages, watched videos more than 25%, watched stories, and subscribes to newsletters. And for the conversion, we can use custom and lookalike audience with video views more than 50%, and page views, Instagram views, and their lookalike audience, and obviously newsletter subscribers. So when considering the FB and Instagram audience, here I have chosen entire country, entire Sri Lanka, because depending on your business, it can be located anywhere in the country. And considering the business opportunities there in Australia, it is a vast variety of businesses like fisheries, agriculture, automobile. Likewise, there are different kind of opportunities there in Australia, especially depending on the area of the country. So here, considering that fact, I selected entire country, entire Sri Lanka. And for the age, since you are moving to another country to expand your business, you have to have knowledge and also considerable amount of experience for this. So I picked age 35 as the starting age. And normally for you to apply for business visa in Australia, you have to be below 55. So I picked the ending age as 55. So the age range is 35 to 55. And I picked all gender for all because it can be males and females both. And for the work positions, I chose business owners, and for their behaviors, I selected frequent international travelers because they could be highly focusing on expanding their businesses to other countries. But I excluded recently moved because once you're recently moved to some place, that means you are already starting something there. So it is very unlikely that you are going to start two new things at the same time. So considering all these facts, the potential reach is 430,000 people for the FB and Instagram audience. And for the LinkedIn audience strategy, again, I picked age 35 to 54. And also for the job titles, I picked business owners. And here the target audience size is 230,000. And for the Google display ads, I have chosen age 35 to 54. And then for the affinity, I chose travel because the habits, the interest should be more incorporated with traveling, because if you're going to expand your business to another country, yeah, it has to be there. And for the in-market, I only chose business creation because if you're going to choose about other factors, things that high class or the upper level people are using, it could mix up all the rich people in the country. But here we are focusing on business owners, and among those business owners, people who are looking to create or open up another business in another country. So to filter up that category, I only picked business creation as in market. And for the audience strategy for the Google search keyword planner, I picked different kind of keywords here to migrate to Australia, business opportunities in Australia, business visa to Australia likewise. And also I here picked MARA Agent Australia because MARA is Migration Agent Registration Authority Australia. So for you to be an agent, you're supposed to be registered or authorized by this MARA. So I picked that as well because if you are going to look for opportunities and if you are going to look for an agent to process your visa, then probably they'd go to this MARA website and check whether who are the Sri Lankan migration lawyers or the agents authorized there in Australia. So I picked that as well. And so these keywords can be used for SEO purposes and also to optimize, to effort to rank better in SERP, as well as you can use these keywords to place your advertisement. And in that way, you can find new content, new ideas, and learn more about your audience, as well as you can keep up to date industry jargon. For the content strategy, when developing a content strategy, goal of the campaign, product, and understanding of the audience play a vital role. So when you're creating a content, first thing you should know, you should consider is the goal of the campaign. What is the goal here? To get more inquiries. So that has to be one of the main consideration. And then what is the product here? And also, who are the audience here? That those factors are also very important when you're creating a content. Here, since the investment or the money that the user or the customer is allocating here is very high value. Like I said earlier, at least you have to have 100 million LKR to apply for this visa. So the thinking, the decision-making process here is very long than a normal product. And also, a customer has to research information by their own, but then again, you can guide them what to look for, like what are the opportunities, what are the trends in Australia, what are the business opportunities, how they proceed, or what are the rules changed about migration. Likewise, you can guide them using your content so that they can research by their own as well, because this product comes with a lot of background information and other important aspects as well, so that this should be very convincing because we are dealing with professionals here, so the content would be very eye-catchy, and also it should satisfy their requirement, and also it should convince them to come to your place for this business visa. So I included factors to consider creating digital content here. Which channels to use? So like I said before, if you are going to incorporate emails, okay, what are the platforms that you are going to use? So here, Facebook and email. And if you're going to make them aware about this product, you can use Instagram just to post, and people would see them and they'd be aware about your product and your brand. And also LinkedIn and Google. Likewise, depending on the content that you are posting, you can pick your channels and when to post. Since this campaign is designed for 1 month period and we are following full funnel approach, it is important that we plan out our campaign. So I divided the month into 4 weeks. So first week it would be only awareness, and second awareness with engagement, and third week would be engagement with lead generation, and fourth week would be entirely lead generation. And then we have to consider how to post. So here we have to identify what are the formats of post. Like for engagement, we can use polls and we can use webinar. Why I mention polls here is because this is a very niche product, and also we are targeting a very niche market. And the people, like I said before, people are not that aware about these procedures, these processes, the migration laws, and the business opportunities in other countries. So creating polls, we can ask them what they're expecting from us, what are the information they're expecting from us, and based on that, maybe in the next week, we can create a webinar so that it would be more successful webinar, because we are giving them what they want. So likewise, and for the awareness, again, we can use videos, newsletters, likewise, based on your target, based on your requirement, you can pick the type of the post that you're supposed to use. And what to post, this is very important. Like I said before, it comes with a lot of information. So we can include new travel rules and regulations to Australia, legal advice towards visa application, business opportunities, living trends in Australia, the culture, etc. And also the metrics to monitor. Like for newsletters, we can monitor subscriptions. For Google Ads, we can monitor web traffic. For FB forms, we can use lead generation, how much leads that we get. And for this case study, we are supposed to come up with 10 posts. So here, dividing it to week by week. For the awareness, I picked one FB and Instagram video. and one LinkedIn post and one Google ad. For the awareness and engagement, I picked one FB call to action for newsletters and one Instagram poll. And for the third week, for the engagement, I picked a webinar for subscribers and Google Ads to generate web traffic. And for the fourth week, I picked Facebook form and LinkedIn form, and also Facebook and Instagram call to action for online appointments. Then, given the pandemic situation in the entire world, users, possible customers could arrange maybe 15 to 20 minutes of online appointments, maybe free of charge, so that they can get the basic idea what are the requirements, whether they are capable of applying for this visa type, and also given their business and given the situation and the trends in Australia, whether it is possible for them to go to that country and expand their business. Likewise, they can get a professional advice, professional ideas at the very beginning, so that they can understand whether to proceed with this or not. So I think that is one of the best solutions that we can pick, the best inquiries, because by talking to them, we can identify whether they are capable or not to apply for this business visa. And to avoid in content development, too self-promotional and uninteresting content, we have to avoid that. And also, if we are using a lot of automated messaging, and if from company side the engagement is lack, then people would tend to unfollow you. And also, monotonous posting is also kind of boring. People would not be engaged with your pages. And also, if there are too much cluttered posting, then again people would find it difficult to follow. And also, frequent posting would also annoy customers, because true, they need your posts, they need you need to aware them, but frequent posting again would annoy them, and they might unfollow you. And also, you have to identify users in requirement, then only you can provide you more convincing, more effective information on your post. And also, you have to be very creative. If you fail to be creative, then it would be a problem, especially if you're going for newsletters. You have to have a kind of a creative template, and template has to be again different from one newsletter to another. There are plenty of very creative HTML templates that you can use. So you have to use that, because if you are just typing an email and it would just look like a bunch of words, then again, people would unsubscribe you. Also, improper use of hashtag also lead customers to unfollow you. So you have to use a hashtag analyzer, and then use the proper hashtags for your post. So these things should be considered when you are creating a content. For the lead generation strategy, here for the Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, we can make use of ads, and we can craft a perfect bio, because once you log into your page, once the customer log into your page, the bio has to be very precise, very clear. Then only people would have a good intention, good idea about your company, and they'd feel like, okay, this company is good, that we can work with this, because this is kind of reputed company. Likewise, so you have to create a perfect bio, and also you have to improve email list by allowing users to subscribe newsletters through social media, and add landing pages to stories. This is another way that you can direct your customers to the landing page. And also, you can use proper hashtags using hashtag analyzers. Also, you can create more traffic to website using Google Ads. And also, create forms, messenger, lead generation ads, again, would help you to get more inquiries about your product. And when it comes to Google, we have to identify the proper use of placement for Google Ads. Because when it comes to these kind of products, there are certain types of information that people are looking or people are surfing in the internet. Likewise, the Mara website or business opportunities in Australia. Likewise, you have to identify what are the websites that people are using mostly. And then you can place your ads based on that. And also, you have to use proper keyword analysis for your SEA, which would develop your SERP ranking. And for the KPIs, this is actually not the final KPI, but here for the awareness, I have allocated $250 out of $1,000, and reach would be 425,000, and impression would be 1,275,000. And for the engagement, I allocated 300 USD out of 1,000, and reach would be 210,000, and the impression would be 420,000 people. So this is my digital strategy for this particular product for this Australian gateway company. And thank you very much for watching.